Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to be replacing the brake booster on my 1971 C20 Pickup. Alright, so I did a brake booster already on the Blazer. That time I also did a master cylinder. This time we're going to try to do just the brake booster. That way we don't have to re-bleed anything or mess with any of that. So, okay. A box and a box and a box. So this came in a box, and the actual thing is in the box. The actual thing appears to be, the box has some holes in it. Alright. So I've got the cheapest brake booster Amazon can provide. I think this was about $100. Hopefully it's, good. Or, works. And, okay, so now I know why there's holes in it, because there's, like, no packaging. Except for that. We're off to a great start. But this is the brake booster. It's pretty basic. It should hopefully do the things I need it to do. This end bolts onto a pedestal sort of thing. The pedal will attach to this plunger, and then the brake master will sit on this side. Now, the reason I'm replacing this is because the current booster works kind of intermittently. So when it's cold, like when the engine's cold and it's warming up, it doesn't work at all. And then it does work, but it feels a little bouncy. And then also, every now and then I'll come up to a light, and while my foot's on the brake, it'll feel good. And then it'll start getting stiffer and stiffer and trying to push my foot back. So I tried replacing the vacuum, the check valve for the vacuum, and that made no effect. So I think something inside my old one is torn. So there's a big rubber diaphragm in here, and they go bad. So yeah, so pick this guy up. Hopefully she should work. And it also shouldn't be too hard to swap. So there should really only just be a couple steps. First thing we're going to do is unbolt those nuts and pull the master off. There should be enough kind of length in those brake lines to where I can just fold this away and not have to disconnect anything. Second, we are going to pull our, well, I might as well just pull that off now. Pull our vacuum plug off. The fact that there was some vacuum in there is kind of surprising. Then we're going to pull this little clip off. Basically stick a screwdriver in, lift this tab up, and then slot it so that this hole on that top bit can go through that. So we're basically going to lift this up, drop it down, pull it off, and then we can take that clevis pin out. And then finally, there's four bolts on the, or four nuts on the back. We're going to undo those, and then the booster's out. And then, as they say, installation is the reverse of removal. So let's go for that, and let's hope everything goes smoothly. Looks like there's also a brace that goes to the firewall, so I'm going to have to undo that first. And that's ½ inch. I should mention all those nuts on the booster seem to be 9/16. And the guy on the firewall is a ½ inch. brace removed. And that just falls away, just like I was saying. Excellent. Now, screwdriver, little clippy. Try not to drop the clippy. And they give you a nice hole to feed the clevis pin through. I'm actually going to just leave that there. So that's now disconnected. So now I can just undo the remaining nuts. That will definitely need to get. And this top one has a different brace too. Lots of braces. I like that. This is going a lot smoother than the Blazer because I can actually get to I can disconnect the pedal from up here instead of under the dash. So I don't actually remember if I needed to do that or not. I think I may have just done it because it seemed like I needed to. All right, time. And if you were wondering, total runtime on the camera was like 5.5 minutes to take that off. So hopefully the installation will be just as fast. Oh, and to show you what's going on with this clevis pin and hook. So we're trying to get it out through this hole, but it lives snapped in the slot right here. So what we need to do is lift up on this tab and then slide it out like that. So now I'm just going to do the inverse of that when I reinstall this. And I'm going to start by half installing this clevis pin because that'll probably make my life just a little bit easier. So now I'll take our booster with this guy facing upwards, kind of where it used to be, and pretty much just offer it up. Some gentle nudging. Slip the I'm going to put at least a single nut on there. And I'm going to slip that rod into the clevis using a screwdriver to kind of pry pedal away from the firewall. Alright. In there. Well, kind of in there. Okay. That's in. Reinstall a clip. Pliers were the way to go. So grab yourself some needle noses while you're doing this. Now I'm just gonna bolt it back up. Okay. Now we take this off. Oh, there's a little plunger guy in there. Good. I was nervous this was going to be missing, so I grabbed the one out of the old one. But now, just gonna put that in there. A little weirded out because I feel like there should be a seal there. Well, the other one didn't have a seal, so no seal. So yeah, just gonna reinstall that like so. I'm gonna put single nut on this side. Then we're gonna take our brace, reinstall that. I think it was, yeah, it went this way. Probably should clean this up. Let me clean this up first. Alright, I'm back. Clean it up, a little bit of soapy water and a paper towel. Not amazing, but better. Sneak that back in there. Put a nut on. And stick the bolts in at the firewall. It's really tight in there. But the whole thing with like full-size trucks is you got room to move. It's not. Take that one off, and I'm going to do the firewall bolt first. Once I get this started, it should be pretty easy. Alright. All right, now all we got to do is just take our vacuum line, pull it off of there, stick it in there, and we are good to go. That was actually pretty loose. I think I'm going to stick a hose clamp on there just to be sure. All right, got my hose clamped. Now, just got to clean up our tools and we are ready to go. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. I'll see you next time, and thanks for watching. Well, that was a noise I didn't think I was going to ever make.